Hey squad, have you ever been in a rugby game and you're looking to pass and fire a rocket off your weak hand and the ball was wobbling in the air, or it didn't even make the target, or even worse, you were too scared to actually throw the pass altogether? By the end of this video, you'll be throwing confidently off your weak hand just as good as your strong hand by following these 3 key tips and 3 drills that you can do on your own to transform your pass. Every rugby player has a dominant side, but what separates the greats is their ability to pass off both hands under pressure. Look, I used to struggle with my weak hand passing myself. The passes were slow, off target, and I didn't have much power and control in my left hand. But over time, I worked on my skills. I perfected them. I'll share the tips with you and the drills that I used to do at the end of the video that helped transform my pass. Imagine having full confidence in your weak hand pass, hitting your teammates without them chopping stride. That's exactly what I'm going to teach you today. These 3 simple tips will totally transform your weak hand pass. Tip number 1 is building motor control in your weak hand. The reason why your strong hand is so much better is because all the reps, all the neural pathways that you've built up over the years, not just by passing, but by doing other things using just your strong hand. So your ability to know exactly what your hand is doing, your individual fingers, your wrists, your elbows, is a lot better than your weak hand. And that's what we need to focus on with our weak hand. So the drills at the end of this video are to target your weak hand and build motor control in them so you know exactly what your fingers are doing. It's like throwing a punch with your weak hand. It feels awkward, it feels like everything's out of sync, and that's exactly the same with passing. You haven't built the reps and you haven't built the pathways to know exactly what your hand is individually doing, and that just comes from following some drills that I've got at the end, and repetitions, reflecting, and continually doing that over the next few days. So make sure you check out the drills at the end. It's going to help you with your motor control. Tip number 2 is the coordination between what our lower body is doing and our upper body. If you look at some of the best passers in the world, they have the ability to run forward, sideways, or wherever, whilst having the ability with the upper body to do whatever they want with it. Whereas a lot of low-level passers literally move their whole body to pass. So as they catch it from this side, they haven't got the ability to run forward and keep square and fire that pass. They have to turn their shoulders, hips, and everything through the pass. And that comes with coordination, that comes with reps. So the drills at the end, I've started off with 1 step and then adding in walking, jogging, running pace. That's going to help you with your lower body, and then building up your coordination with your upper body. So as your lower body is running this way, your upper body can move this way, and that's the hard part. A lot of us, we tend to swing around the corner doing the same thing with a lower and upper. That's tip 2. And tip number 3 is reps, reflect, and reps again. Okay, so there's no point just doing reps. We need to make sure that we are reflecting on what we're doing. Are we doing it correctly? Do we need to change anything? But how do we get those reps in? A lot of you are training in different sports and you are fully booked all weeks. How do we get these extra reps in? So the best way to do it is follow the drills at the end of this video, but can you fit them in 10 minutes before a training session, or after a training session, or even in school, or just before you are going to bed? Can you get some of these reps in? All the drills at the end of the video are going to help you fit them in nicely to get some good quality reps to build this weak hand pass. So reps, reflect, reps again. So there we have it. That's the 3 tips. In the next section now, this is where you are going to improve. And I want you to do this now for the next 7 days. The 3 tips have 3 separate drills. So alternate them every day, practice them, do them in your own time, and in 7 days time, please come back to this video, drop me a message on how you got off, how you've improved. And if you want to improve your spin, make sure you watch the end of the video. Again, I have got something for you that's gonna get your spin pass to be an absolute rocket, okay? There's a lot of information now. Enjoy the drills, get them done, spend 10 minutes somewhere in your day working on this. Let me know how it goes. Enjoy the drills. Drill number 1 is part of our motor control and the use of our fingers and wrists. So what we're going to do is grab the ball where we would hold it when we are passing the ball, and then we're going to spin it towards our body. So rotate your wrists and spin it towards your body, and then we're getting the action
of the spin. Then drill number 2 is getting 2 tennis balls and working just on our fingers and our action of our fingers individually working together to try and rotate 2 tennis balls. If 2 tennis balls is too big, you can use 2 golf balls, making sure that you're doing 2 sides. Then we have got the cowboy slingshots. So ball on your hip, we're just looking at the elbow action now and rolling the ball off your fingertips using a wall. If you want to make it harder, put a box on the wall and try and hit that box every time. Shooting from the hip every rep. In the next block of 3, we're looking to improve our coordination between our fingers, hands, wrists, and elbows. So we're starting off with Spider-Man's, working on our grip, going left to right. If a ball is too big for you, let some air out of the ball and squeeze the ball as hard as you can, transferring from left to right hand. Drill number 2 is get a tennis ball. We're going to fix the elbow. Then we're going to place the ball in our hand and then roll that ball off our fingers, just using our wrists and fingers, rotating and pushing through that ball. Notice I'm not coming around the ball, I'm going through, and then resetting every time to make sure that we're getting quality reps. Then drill number 3 of this section is double hand. So we're going to get rid of the tennis ball. We're going to use our bottom hand, but we're going to add the top hand to help spin. Make sure you watch the end of the video to know exactly how to spin a rugby ball perfectly. So that is drill number 3. Third section, we're looking at our coordination with our lower body. So we're going to start off with stepping forward. So 1 step pass. Notice that I'm stepping forward, not around the corner. So you're going to catch the ball, and then you're going to step through and then hit that target every time. So catch early, hit that target while stepping forward. The next drill then is adding walking or jogging pace. So we're going to start off with throwing the ball outside our body. We're going to make sure that we're moving forward and we stay on line. We don't drift across the pitch. And then we're going to adjust our upper body, come around the corner and hit that target whilst our hands point into the target. And then third and final drill is mixing up short pass and long pass whilst moving forward. Either a walking, jogging or sprinting pace. You decide. And to round it off, make sure you're doing these reps, reflect and reps again. Okay, so reps, reflect, see where you're going wrong, adjust your hands, comment below if you need any help.
There we have it, that's the 3 drills. Now it is your turn. The next 7 days, please practice for 10 minutes in your own time every day. So tip number 1, do those 3 drills on one day and then alternate them every day. Come back in 7 days time, comment on this video, let me know how you got off. And if you want to improve your spin pass and get a tight spin pass, I have dropped a video. You can see it right here. I've dropped a video on how you can get the perfect spin pass. So make sure you watch that as well, because that is going to transform your pass. This is going to help your weak hand pass. Both together, boom, you're going to be carving up the pitch, okay? So make sure you comment in 7 days time. Good luck. If you've got any questions, comment below. And also subscribe to my channel for more tips, drills and insights that's going to make you a better rugby player. See you next time.